Now, there's a new color-coded alert level issued by the Met Service. It's part of their early warning system. We talked about the hazardous seas watch yesterday. It's now up to a warning, which means that you have less than 12 hours. And basically what you should do if you are heading out to sea is monitor not only the weather conditions, but also the official updates, and knowing that the hazard is possible, and definitely you should know the potential impacts. It's basically a moderate severity in terms of the impacts likely to affect northern and sheltered areas, especially for Trinidad and Tobago, but we'll give you more details later on. Right now, in terms of the weather conditions, there is a line of cloudiness up towards the north of the Leeward Islands. That was basically bringing a lot more showery activity towards Dominica, St. Lucia, parts of Barbados, and eventually into St. Vincent and Grenada as well. Some of that may begin to drift across us. We could be seeing some increasing cloudiness, especially towards northern Tobago through Palatovi, Castard, possibility of a scattering of showers here, continuing into your morning as well. You'll likely push across the hillsides as well as you go through mid-morning, and then into the afternoon. Things should begin to settle, and then we likely see just a lot more cloudiness through Roxburgh and Scarborough. Now, for Trinidad, a couple of showers are also likely along the north coast. Now, for central and southern areas, it should be mostly fair, if not a touch breezy, especially out towards the eastern coastline, but only with a lighter breeze further inland. So tomorrow morning, look for the scattering of showers across the northern range, usual for this time of the year for us to see those showers popping up, and especially during mid-morning and into the early part of the afternoon. Now, through Rio Claro into San Fernando, look for scattering of showers as well first thing in your morning, but it will also be some of that sunny spells, some of that haze as well lingering, but most of that should get washed out by the end of the day. So temperature-wise, tonight it will feel warm, 23 degrees Celsius in Trinidad, 24 in Tobago, and it will likely be around 31 through Tobago as you go through not only Friday but also Saturday. And then on Sunday we'll be seeing a change. Some Saharan dust is likely, just a little bit, to bring a slight haze for both Tobago as well as Trinidad. But then behind that Saharan dust there is some moisture, so we could be seeing some showers popping up from Monday with highs of 31 degrees Celsius in Trinidad. Now, there is a hazardous seas warning on for boaters and fisherfolk into Friday, and it will likely end as we get towards Saturday morning about 8 a.m. Expect large breaking waves in nearshore areas and along those northern and sheltered coastlines of Trinidad. The possibility of seeing those waves of 2 meters getting higher than that, maybe up to 2.5 meters at times, but it's all courtesy of those long northeasterly swells of 16 seconds, and those will generate those large breakers. And there's also the possibility of some sea spray as well, with those east-northeasterly winds of 15, maybe getting up to 20 knots at times. Now, for the rest of the Caribbean, Santo Domingo, they have been seeing about some thundery downpours coming across the hillsides there, with some alerts there for flooding. Out towards Haiti, that sort of showery activity will likely push across them as they go through their Friday, some of that coming into Jamaica. But for the Eastern Caribbean, we've been only talking about a line of cloudiness for Dominica as well as St. Lucia, so those scattering of showers will continue here for Roseau and Castries, mostly fair and settled elsewhere, even down towards Georgetown. Only a scattering of showers likely on Friday, but they're looking for some heavier rains by the end of the weekend. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.